Alright, welcome to this product review. This time I'm going to be talking about the X-Pack from Battlefoam. Now, I picked these up at the end of summer sale for 23 bucks. Right now, their standard list is 50 something. I think right now they're 41 and some change. So I picked up two during their end of summer sale. Now basically it is a board game case. It's got two compartments, both about 5 inches deep. And they're connected by a zipper here, so you can either carry them separate or you can carry them together. One side has a backpack. When you got them together, you can carry them on your back. This side comes with straps so that you can do an over-the-shoulder carry-on. Pockets here, a little bit of padding here, and it does have a waist strap, which is nice. Then the inside compartments, let me pull out, this is one unit. Let me pull out another one. So this is an empty one here. So what you do, it's about 12.5 by 12.5 inside diameter and about 5 inches deep. So two 5-inch deep compartments. Has a little pocket here. But there really is no padding to speak of. It's pretty much just the nylon with the handles. And then you can easily take them apart with a zipper that's underneath here. And I've zipped it on and off a few times, and it is not hard at all. Now, pull this off, you can have your second one here. And then that's about the size. It will fit a zombie-side game, something a little deeper, something a little bit wider. But that's pretty much what you're going to fit in there. So there's not a whole lot of depth. You're not going to get multiple games. You can probably get 2 of the thinner games in there, or you can get a whole bunch of the Tiny Epic games, or maybe what are some of the thinner games, you know, Munchkin and stuff. Now to put it back together, it's pretty simple. Let me see. Just line up here. Probably easier to do it sideways here. Line up your zippers. And all the way around. So that is backpack in a nutshell. So when this one's apart, you can carry this one just with a shoulder strap and that one with the backpacks, or they each have their own individual handles. Now, how full can you get them? Well, this one kind of shows you the absolute max size game you're going to get in there. So if you have one of the big games, like, you know, say well, clearly long, old style board games aren't going to fit in here. Bigger ones like Mythic Battles won't fit in here because it's too wide. Massive Darkness. This is about the absolute biggest game I could get in there, and it was pretty tight fit. So as you can see, it's right at a little over 5 inches, and it's a hair over 12.5 inches. And to put this in, I had to really kind of pay attention to the corners. But this is as tight as it's going to get. And then, if you've got it zipped up together to get to the other game, because it is sitting this way, you actually have to unzip it from this side, and then you have to flip this game upside down. So now you can get to your second game. Now that is sort of a downside. Unless you pull them apart, I mean, it's nice to be able to just flip that up and keep that all closed up, but if you have a game that has lots of pieces that are going to flop around, you might not want to flip it upside down. Most games it probably won't matter. And then, again, you know, they all have the pocket. Just flip it back over, zip it up, and off you go. And that's really all there is to this. Now, pros and cons. I really like that you can split it apart. The quality is really high quality. It is Battlefoam. I have bags that have lasted several years. The only problem I've had with any of my Battlefoam bags is the telescoping handle on my the real big bag, the 1540 or whatever it is, quit coming all the way out a long time ago. But other than that, I've not had any problems with the bags. The zippers are pretty good. I like that it's two handles here. I like that it's got the shoulder strap for when you're separate. Backpack is a nice option. I don't see much value in these pockets right here. But the downsides, having two bags is great. They each will hold a very big game, but not having a full 10 to 10.5 or 11 inches of depth, it limits what you can actually take, so you can't stack a whole bunch of middle-sized games. It's either two big games or small games in a big game. So it does get rid of a little of your flexibility. I don't think that outweighs the ability of having two separate bags when you don't feel like carrying both of them. And then the only other downsides that I could really talk about is there really isn't much padding, though it's not like you're carrying a lot of miniatures. So I think that's probably okay. That's not a big deal in the board games. And then the other big downside is really the only thing is the price. So would I pay 50 plus bucks for this? I don't think so. I think at that price that's too much. Would I pay the 40? I probably wouldn't even pay the 41 it's on sale for right now, but at 22 or 23 at the end of summer sale, I think it was definitely worth it. I probably shouldn't have gotten two, but I just took it like a 2-for-1 and picked them up then. The only other thing is I wish that I know you can get 12.5 by 12.5 foam, but I really wish that it fit the other Battlefoam foams. I have not gone through to see what kind of foam I could actually get to fit in it. I'm sure they make a foam, but yeah, I just don't. I wish it was a standard size with more of the others, but that's, I mean, it's for board games, and board games are a different shape than our miniature tray foams. So, regardless, I think that's it's very good at what it does. It's very well constructed. It's high quality Battlefoam, but it's pretty pricey. I would not pay retail for it. But on sale, it's a great deal. If you need something to carry some board games around, if you travel, if you want to take it on, say, an airplane, this could go into an overhead bin pretty easily. I think it's good. It's good. If you is it the thing I would get before other, for the cost of a pretty decent board game, might not be worth it. So anyway, I know I've perseverated back and forth. But like I said, it's a great bag, and it is a phenomenal $22 bag, because it's really two $11 bags that I can stick together and make into one big $22 bag. But all that said, it is standard Battlefoam quality at a standard Battlefoam price, and it does exactly what it was advertised to do. So, all right, while I'm thinking about it, I forgot one thing is, how comfortable is it to wear on your back? This part is okay. My only problem is that this seam down here is not very well padded, and it can dig into your back right, and you can feel the edge of the box. So I would actually have to say that from a comfort standpoint, wearing it on your back is not that comfortable because there's not any kind of real relief between the box edge and your back. That's what I've got to say about these bags. I think what I can do, at some point I'll do a compare and contrast between these and my board game truck, and we'll get some prices and see how they're different and which might suit you better. But for right now, good bag, high price. Until next time, happy gaming.